If you believe it, you're gonna make it. Getting stronger by the day, you're invincible. If you believe it, you're gonna make it. Getting stronger by the day, you're invincible. Someone's letting out you. Let your light go and be alive.
I ain't got to get down.
Mandi in studio with our guest over here. Good evening, South Africa. It is Monday and your favorite trio is back on your screens. Welcome to Trending SA right here on SABC3. We have an amazing week planned just for you. I'm Refilwe, and over there, far left, is Umaple.
Refilwe, who's
Yes?
that sitting that side?
Hi.
She's looking at me.
Hi, sis.
This is my Elma Kapalma. Welcome back home, sweetheart.
Hi, Yella.
Also, you need to start spending more time here at home, ne? This
Why?
thing of you gallivanting and seeing the world without us is not cool.
I don't even recognize her, but
It's
anyway.
very expensive out there, guys. Just staying here, ne? I'm just telling you.
Stay home. And helping us unpack today's menu is TV presenter, yes, radio anchor, yes, Samora Mangesi.
I feel like we're from
Smiles,
I feel like we're from the opposer.
Yes.
TV presenter, yes. Radio anchor, yes. Thank you very much for having me, guys. I'm glad to be here.
It's an absolute pleasure. And of course, a quick congrats to Banyana Banyana for retaining that Kusafa title.
Can we now pay them what we pay them in, please?
We said we need to have a match against Bafana Bafana and Banyana Banyana and see whoever's going to win. Whoever wins.
What do
must
you mean,
keep-
whoever's going to win?
Whoever wins
man,
must keep
Samora.
the sponsors.
Jonga. Put a pin in that. Let's get into weekend trends. Pew, pew.
So this story made it into my timeline, and all I can say is that kushubile, wow, in the DA camp. So the DA leader in the Western Cape, Nkosi Madikizela, was accused of allegedly plotting to assassinate a party mate. We're talking here about the Speaker of the province's legislature, Umasizole Ngasela. So the two are set to be going head-to-head for the provincial leadership seat at the DA's upcoming conference.
Didn't we just interview a homeboy a short while ago?
Eish, you think-
DA Federal Council Chairperson, my homegirl, my friend,
Yes.
Helen Ziller. said
Come
that-
on, ask her the hard questions, Rufino.
I'll ask you the hard questions next time, Helen. She said that the allegations were, in fact, serious, irrespective of whether they were true or false, darling. She also said if they are false, somebody is guilty of lying and defamation. And if they're true, someone is guilty of an assassination plot. Either way, it's a mess. Nkosi Madikizela dismissed these allegations, saying that it's all just a smear campaign, and Tweeps were quick on the finger to bring their views to the table. But I want to hear yours. What do you make of all this mess?
Mina, at such a, you think you know a guy, eh? Because you can be talking to a guy via Zoom, you're thinking near vibe, you know, he'll be in the car.
It's a nice interview.
And then assassination plots.
Yo.
Dun, dun.
Samora.
Also, I'm just so glad that they have changed their brand of politics. We are so tired of the same narrative.
No.
You know,
Which
at least
narrative?
narrative.
What do you mean? What
are you talking about?
Narrative, yeah, racism, you know, etc., etc. At least now we've got some entertainment, we've got a movie, and the South Africa guys, you feel him not to begin with. So at least, you know,
So what? You prefer murder? You prefer murder?
Well, I mean, no one's been murdered yet, but at least, you know, no one's been murdered
It
yet.
actually isn't funny, but I just want to say to our boy, Nkosi, is that Asimo KZN more in the Western Cape, we don't do murder.
Excuse me.
I know it's an allegation.
The Western Cape doesn't do
You're
murder.
excused, my blame.
I mean-
So the former premier of the Free State and ANC Secretary General ACEMAGASHULE was granted bail of 200,000 rand in the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court. On 21 charges of money laundering, corruption and fraud relating to the 255 million rand asbestos tender scandal. This all took place on Friday.
155 millions of rands. Now, his former PA, Morwadi Cholota, has turned state witness.
Yeah.
So now the question is, will this arrest widen the gap there between the ANC top six? Will it really make a difference?
It's always, my problem with this, guys, is that it's always your own. You take somebody from the dusty streets of Bloemfontein, you give them a PA job, and then this is what happens.
See, here's the thing when I'm playing, eh? I feel like this is why Rihanna Galamino, I said we must pay her back her money. Because I feel like the PA was probably kind of involved and then she got like kicked out.
And state witness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Get them before they get you first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Better have
however,
our money.
with this, not the chaos. However, what caught my attention amongst the is Magashule's court appearance was the video of one of his supporters carrying a placard with "Cupcake is abusing office to please his masters," which started making rounds on social medias. Take a look. Who is Cupcake?
It's ACEMAGASHULE.
Is ACEMAGASHULE Cupcake, your Cupcake? Is he abusing office to please his masters?
Yes, sir.
I have a feeling you're not telling me the full story.
Guys,
First of all,
That is so blind.
First of all, when did Ace become Cupcake? Because I thought we all had one cupcake in this
No,
country.
guys, and somebody's cupcake is somebody else's cup. Because I want to ask, Mina, this is the question I want to ask. So when have you guys seen a moment where a rented crowd just went left?
Teacher, may I go first?
Okay, go first.
This is a classic. Duduzane Zuma is in court answering to charges of, was it manslaughter, the taxi accident in which a woman was killed. He comes outside, the DA's rent a crowd is protesting, throw the book at this guy. Do they not melt and get all hot and heavy when Duduzane comes through? Selfies, pictures, take a look, just check it out. You gotta see this for yourself. It's a classic, I'll never forget this. I will never forget this. Look at that.
No, man, we must behave.
He
Where's
had
the
a legit
dignity?
superstar moment.
But
This is not
Refilo,
Michael Jackson, guys.
Refilo, here's the thing, ne? We've already discovered or ascertained that politics is alcohol vanilla. Ne? If you were rent a crowd, would you not melt when you see Duduzane?
No, darling.
No.
Homeboy is on
Oh,
trial
come
for something so serious.
Guys, okay. Samora, you are new in the house. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. These two are women of principle. These are women of major one.
Okay,
Only when the lights are on.
You guys can keep having this conversation. We're going to take a break because I need a gavel. We'll continue with top trends after the break. We love you lots. Don't leave us. We'll get things under control.
Order.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
Now that we have everyone under control here.
Says who?
Says who? Says who? Says who?
Hey, I didn't get a gavel. Can someone send me one, please? The next story, I wasn't even in the country, guys, and this story followed me all the way to the other side of the universe.
Wow, that's incredible.
Hashtag Bushiri.
Major one!
I thought we had agreed that we're not doing that.
That is literally the last time you are saying that today. I'm just telling you.
We're all
because
done.
He's just been major wanting the entire afternoon. So, do I have this right? This person's wife's name is really Mary, or is that her stage name?
I have not seen her ID, so I would not know.
Okay, we haven't confirmed, but his wife's name is Mary, apparently. And they were granted bail under strict conditions, and now they have fled the country. So Major One and his wife were here, they were in jail, then they were granted bail because they were not considered a flight risk. Is this not the same guy who has the private plane?
Same guy.
Same guy.
Same guy who has an entire home country to go back to.
And another passport.
Yeah.
And same guy who is the miracle working Major one!
Okay, no, guys, I need to understand this. It is really hard to travel under COVID. I can tell you this from personal experience. How do we grant this person bail if he has access to another passport, another country, an entire...
Yeah.
Guys, also, we've seen how easy it is for people to get into the country. I would think that it's a lot easier to get out.
I mean, it's common knowledge that our borders are incredibly porous,
Yes.
right? So even the Minister of Police or weighs in when he's not shutting down clubs, took the time to say this guy, he thinks, in his opinion, should not have even gotten bail to begin with. This blows my mind.
Do you know what's the weird thing about this whole thing is that everyone is angry, as if they did not see this one coming. Because the Minister of Justice is upset. Like, this is what the Minister of Justice said. He said, Malawi is a signatory of the SADC protocol and other legal instrument on extradition.
Do you have to
We
speak
will
like this?
not hesitate to invoke provisions and instruments to assess law enforcement and extradite fugitives. So everyone is upset about this.
Sure.
And they didn't see this one coming. Even the president, for the first time, I heard the president saying that, I'm angry. I wanted to see a video.
Angry.
Yeah, he was angry. You know, I wanted to see a video of this thing. Because now everybody's acting like they didn't see it coming.
But he ran away. He ran back to Malawi with the Malawian president.
No, that's not confirmed yet.
So that is that's making the rounds in the rumor mill. Our government is pushing back on those rumors, saying no, in fact, yes, the Malawian president was here to see the president,
Yes,
but claims that he was on board the Malawian president's jet and flying out. Our government is pushing back on. Either way, I want to see how this extradition situation works out. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Did we ever bring back former First Lady Mugabe?
No, Grace left.
Yeah, she left.
And
She
the
was
one that
told
went-
not to leave, but then she
And then the
left.
one that went to Sudan. That one.
The ICC
No, we
had a
said you
warrant
can
of
go.
arrest out on Al-Bashir, and Al-Bashir also left. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're all trying to figure this out. We asked you at home to give us ideas, you know, things that can explain how Major One managed his sweet escape with nothing but wrong answers only. And this is what you had to say. Kudos to the following people for their originality. Mbo says, the anointing oil has teleportation mode.
I get it.
I see you
get it.
on the anointing oil. I love the creativity.
Tabelo says Harry Potter's invisible cloak. It can fit 2 people. Can it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, have you guys been seeing how they've been talking about how he didn't leave the country? He's still here. These are the supporters saying he's just covered by the spirit. We cannot see him. We will not be able to find him.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
The anointing is real.
And then Daliwonga says he prayed and the South African borders opened.
Oh, miracle. Major One.
But the
I mean, this is
timing was perfect. wasn't it?
Absolutely.
I mean, the thing is, I don't get, Guti. You already have problems. You've stolen money. Things are bad for you. And then you want to add something on top of that.
And then you want to give us a list of demands saying that
Ukuthi.
don't revoke my bail. How, Sway?
Oh, there's
right?
another one from Unonhlanhla Sithole who says, well, I think we all know the snake have...
Ah, you.
guys, you know what, for me, it's just the snake thing. Can it please end on Instagram, guys? We are tired of seeing snakes on our timelines. We get it. Let's not kill this joke.
We're tired of seeing them on the timelines, but we also don't want to see them in people's houses, so please, keep them locked.
Not live. Okay, after the break, we're going to be interrogating the effects of tech on relationships, on dating, creating boundaries, so much more. You don't want to miss this conversation. See you after the break.
Because this used to be the old UTV.
Hi.
Come through with the
Yay!
Look
Are
at
you
gorgeous.
even a couple if you
Guys,
don't
we
have
can't
matching
hear them.
outfits?
Please speak, guys.
Guys, please speak so we
Can
can...
you hear us now?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
we
Can you
have-
hear us?
Can we
Okay.
have them on fold?
Can we hear them on fallback, guys? Because Usive is going to be speaking with us.
And Samora
Yeah.
also actually needs to
Yeah.
be able to hear them as well.
Fold back, please.
Guys? Yeah, fallback and then not in our ears.
Sunil, please keep speaking.
Tell us what was for
Oh, okay.
breakfast.
I had the Reignited movie.
Oh, yeah.
You had something else. You had your own.
Super.
He had a super smoothie
Sean?
that has egg whites, which is very gross.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
It's very good. I had the Regreen smoothie, which has like kale, mango, passion fruit, and spinach.
Soft life.
Yeah.
Soft life.
What's up?
Soft cool.
It's nuts.
Now, welcome back. You're still watching Trending SA right here on SABC3. There is no denying that technology has revolutionized how we date and relationship. Yeah, how we relationship, and the use of modern dating apps has become ubiquitous, right? However, the increase in tech connectivity means newly found relationships can escalate rather quickly, and there is added pressure sometimes to define the relationship. Who are we? What am I to you?
Okay, well. Now, tonight we look at the effects of tech on your relationship, how you date, how you set boundaries, and basic phone etiquette, also just being a good
Also
person.
bad.
SA's most stylish couple, Dino and Solo, joins us via Skype. Congratulations on the launch of your clothing brand, guys.
It's gorgeous.
It's an important energy. Thank you very much.
We need you guys here to actually talk about this, and then you can do the PR drop because I'm waiting for my outfit.
We love that. We love that. Let's do it.
It's a date. Pressure, no pressure on the PR drop, right? But we have all seen, we've all seen this image making the rounds on social media. It's Beyonce looking over at Jay-Z's phone, and let's just take a look at it.
Okay.
All right, we'll grab it when we can find it. But the question is, why are we always interested in our partner's phones, right? I just want to get a sense from the room. Let's start with Solo and Dineo. Are you interested in what's going on in your partner's phone or on your partner's phone?
No, that's silence. That's silence. No, that hesitation.
Look, I think to some degree, you know, I mean, Dineo does this funny thing where sometimes she'll say, she'll look over and say, "Who's texting us?"
I think that's what Beyonce was doing on that video. And that's exactly what Beyonce was doing.
I think more so today because, I mean, we have so much access, right? Like complete strangers have access to us. That's the point we're at now, you know? So sometimes it really is something like I'll turn and look over to her and I can see that like her mood's changed. Something has definitely switched. And the only devices around us are phones. You know?
Interesting.
So it really just kind of speaks to how immediate the effects are and how accessible we are to each other. So to some extent, I think we do need to kind of be checking in on each other.
What do you think, Samora?
You know what? I think that a lot of the time, it's not necessarily because you actually really want to get into the phone, but it's more so we're sitting together and I want to be so in tune with your life.
Tandinda.
Yet now you are having something that is completely separate from me.
on, got you.
Okay, so I wouldn't come and open your phone and sit by myself in a corner at night.
Sure.
But if we're kind of sitting here and something makes you laugh and you're texting someone, I kind of want to know the joke as well. You know?
I can get that.
Let's take this conversation forward with this now. So there has to be boundaries, right? So what type of boundaries do you guys have with your partners and your phones? Like phones in the bedroom, phones on dates, phones when you're watching movies together. Like, is there a boundary where you say, this is a no phone zone?
Sure.
You guys, Solo and Dineo?
For us, our dates are no phone zones. Completely no phone zones. Especially because he found out like very early in our relationship that I am a big action fan. So it was easy for me to concentrate in the Captain Americas and all of those. But even at restaurants, you know, I do like action. But even at restaurants, we do put down the phone because I think especially after lockdown also, we realize how being outside of the comfort of your home and stopping to say, I'm giving you my undivided is very important to the two of us. Our conversations were always great initially. And it's one of those times where we get to go, so how are you?
But surely it's just basic respect also. I mean, even outside a relationship, when we are having a conversation, your eyes...
Eye contact, buddy. Eye contact.
I get that it dates no phone. When you're watching a movie together, put the phone away. But my phone goes everywhere, even in the bathroom. When I'm going to the toilet,
It's something we all do, Maple. We just don't admit to it on national TV. That's what I'm saying.
Also, another thing which I think that we neglect is that because we are in a space like this, and you have comms, and you listen to so many people at once, you know, you get to a point where you're on your phone and you're actually listening to someone, but they don't feel like it. So you need to be cognizant of that fact and put the phone down and actually look them in the eye.
I would be so triggered.
Respect. Do you know what triggered people though? This video of Buntle and Pretty Ugly, passwords and access though, this thing shook a few people. Take a look.
Wait, can I just show people something?
What?
Do you want to? This is my phone, by the way. How did you unlock it?
Oh.
On the fingerprint. On my fingerprint. On my phone.
So what are the cell phone boundaries? Do you have access to each other's passwords?
100%. I'm actually, something about me is used to enter his phone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You know, this thing for me, it's not even about the content that's in my phone.
Sure.
It's just about we give our lives to the public so much, and we have all of these people. I'd like a space where it is just mine. My phone is just my space. So for somebody to have a password into my phone, I want to say, in the words of Kourtney Kardashian, I would rather die.
And just very quickly, guys, why do you have that open line, Dineo?
Hold on.
Okay.
Wait. So the truth about our phones actually is that we never feel any type of need to look through each other's phones.
Sure.
I may have his phone, but
Yeah, but I mean, it's not.
I never feel the need to look through his phone because for me as a partner, he's built such a strong foundation of trust where I'm like, I don't really want to look through your phone. I don't care who you're talking to.
But I also think very early in the relationship, right?
Yeah.
I remember saying to her that, look, you have access to the phone, but if there's anything that like reads a suspect for whatever reason, ask me about it immediately.
Please.
I don't want it to be a situation where you sit and you mull it over, you start creating these things in your head. You know what I mean? So access isn't a problem, I don't think, because if she's shocked by something, chances are I'll be shocked by it as well.
But Mable, my thing with you not wanting anyone to grant anyone access to your phone is, what if something happens to you? You need to give someone access to all of your things.
No. Listen, there is somebody that is granted that access. His name is Percy Vilagazi. So Percy Vilagazi runs to my phone and
wipes everything.
And wipes everything to
Wipes
leave a lasting dignity legacy for me on this here.
You know what, it's not even within a relationship only, but so many people have access to my phone. So many people have access to my banking app, my password for my PIN code for my thing, because I generally pass people things and say, hey, please do this for me, and then they need to kind of get the PIN code.
It's busy over here.
So I guess
Samora's
maybe I'm just
phone.
trusting in general with Abantu Bonke.
I can't. You know what, guys? All I can say is I can tell that kids haven't happened in this situation. That is when you'll keep your code to yourself, because homegirl is out here downloading app after app after app. It's a lot.
Samora, thank you so much for coming through. Dineo and Solo, thank you so much for joining us for this fun conversation. And we are going to have you back to actually discuss what's going on. And to you, traitors on the table, I became an uncle over the weekend.
Yes.
Minnie gave me a nephew.
Also, you had nothing to do with it. You must just submit
Also that, right?
I'll take the praise.
Get ready to babysit.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow for more Training SA. Cheers.
Ciao.